All right, let's go ahead and continue on with the course outline, and we're going to start with questions that one might have when it comes to the topic of the course. And then we're going to go into list building with MailChimp, which is an application that I use to build a list of customers and be able to send out email marketing. And so I will teach you that and how you can use that with your current book and then also use it effectively to go ahead and market upcoming books that you might have. Then we're going to talk about how to build what I call pretty forms or nice looking forms with a plugin or application called Hybrid Connect, and that's one that I use myself, and just makes those forms on your website nicer looking to collect that information. Then we're going to go into Gravity Forms, which is another plugin that I use, and it's a premium plugin. And there's a lot of stuff that you can do with Gravity Forms. So we'll get into talking about that, how it connects to MailChimp and how it connects to PayPal and other different modules out there that you can use with Gravity Forms so that you can use it to, again, market your book. Then we're going to look at landing pages and talk about how you can create landing pages so you can create specific websites or pages that are specific to your book. I have one of those. It's called mybook.dennisjsmith.com, and it is a subdomain of my main website, and it's specifically to target marketing my book, Promote Your Business or Cause Using Social Media Beginner's Handbook. That's all that there is on there, and then a few other things that I have tied to the book, and we'll go over that, and I'll show you how that works. I'm also going to show you how to do a podcast. I did the podcast social media talk on Blog Talk Radio. Blog Talk Radio is really easy to use to get started with podcasting, but there are also themes specifically for WordPress so that if you want to host those podcasts or the podcast that you create on your own website, you can certainly do that. We're also going to talk about hosting a webinar. I've done several of those, including some that specifically promote some of the instructors on Udemy. And I'll show you a plugin that I use. And we'll go back to landing pages because one of the landing pages that I'm going to show you is called Lead Pages. And they've got several great templates that allow you to host a webinar, and I'll show you some of the stuff that I'm doing. We'll talk about effective blogging too, because it's important to do blogging on a regular schedule. A lot of people start blogging and they give up on it, and that's how you kind of build a name for yourself, especially if you're an author. Then you should be used to writing, and you should be able to take advantage of writing blog posts. And we'll even show you how you can take all of that information that you put into your blog and take that and condense it, or be able to take it into a ebook format. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about book marketing themes that are specific for WordPress. So that mybook.dennisjsmith.com, that is a landing page, but it's also a theme for WordPress. So we'll talk about some of those that are available out there. Then we're going to talk about connecting social media networking. That's important because you want to be able to share the information that you have out there on the internet, such as your blog, and be able to share that out there so that you can start building a name for yourself. You can start building your mailing list that we're going to be talking about. You can have people listen to your podcast. So there's a lot that you can do with social media networking. The last thing that we're going to talk about in the course is Facebook fan pages, custom tabs. A lot of people put those Facebook fan pages out there because they're free to do. They're still free to have your basic Facebook fan page, but I'm going to show you some apps that are out there that allow you to create these custom tabs so that you can share your blog posts, you can share your mailing list, you can share a webinar. All of that stuff can be integrated into a Facebook fan page. So that's what we're going to talk about in the course. So that's an outline, and we might talk about a few other things that I don't have listed here. So we'll go ahead and continue on with the next slide presentation.